The Freaky Zone. Welcome. Doom Sparse. How you doing, Catbug Lanterns? Or should I say Claire? You are now entering the Freaky Zone. Sounds like the sound from regular show. All right, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? This is the first Modular Monday stream. This is just going to be more of like a little bit of a jam session chat with everybody. It's me testing the waters on on Twitch here. And for my future streams, I have it set up because Modular Monday, it's just mostly me fucking around on the modular system. But in the future, hey, Doomsparce just followed. Paranormal activity in the background's perfect for this. The next stream is going to be like a gaming stream, and I'm going to have a lot more. I want to have interactive stuff. I'm going to be experimenting with a lot of, widgets and all that kind of stuff that you can add to your stream. And I just want to get it interactive and have fun. Get people interacting with it. But for right now, we're just going to be messing around on this. It's going to be a nice chill. Well, it might not be too chill. It might get aggressive as time goes on, but right now we just got a nice spacey. So this joystick right here that you see me moving controls the filter on that bass, opens it up. Sauvignon Gronk, how you doing? That's such a great name, Sauvignon Gronk. Nice spacey music right here. Soups and sandwich. Doing pretty good. I'm liking the much higher quality stream on Twitch. On YouTube, when I was streaming on there, it was just so pixelated and didn't look very good. But now you can see everything, and the delay is incredible on here. Like maybe just like a second or two. On YouTube, it would be like 30 seconds. It was horrible. And now we can go to the Freaky Zone. I'm just like opening a filter, that's all I'm doing. Let's start morphing this into something. I gotta bless it real quick. Oh, there's a nice reverb I heard. Okay, let's start twiddling some knobs. What do you say? Shout out to Soup Sandwich. Thanks for the follow. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Let me check up. Dude, you're like Gary from Regular Show right now. I love it. Here's the Regular Show. Here we go. What's up, T-Pain 8? Yeah, I got a neon spaghetti right here. Now, believe it or not, all these things are necessary to make this work, to get this sound out of it, to get all these different, there's a lot of different stuff going on. I could explain it one day, but I don't think I'm going to do it in this stream because it's very tedious. It's kind of like electrical engineering in a way. What you're doing is you're taking a sine wave, so I have like a raw sine wave. I'll do a quick overview, nothing too in depth. You're taking a raw sine wave, or in this case, I'm actually have a pretty, I could shape this wave. See how I'm getting different sounds? And that's just going through a bunch of different waveforms and shaping them between, you know, a saw and a sine or whatever. But then, so I have this fed from my key step, so I'm sending a voltage per octave, so I'm sending, you know, the notes to it, telling it what notes it's supposed to play. And then it sends out from here, and I'm putting that into, let's see, so I'm putting this into a voltage controlled amplifier. So basically it turns it on or off. It's controlling the volume. So it's either saying loud or not loud, basically, and I get to control it through there. So I have this controlled as well through the key step. So basically when I press a key, it says make sound, and when I let go of the key, it says don't make sound. So this is constantly outputting sound, and when I put it through here, it allows me to turn it off and on. So now I have the notes that I'm giving it and the volume that I'm giving it. So you can control different the wave shape through an ASDR right here, or an ADSR, I mean, and that's basically an envelope. And what you do is you have attack, decay, sustain, and release. So say you want it to gradually get louder and gradually get quieter, you know, instead of like just a hard beep, 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 it goes wow, something like that. Then you would control the attack and the decay and the sustain and the release through there, to depending on what you want. So that if you look at the envelope shape, you could see, you know, the going up, the rising action is the attack. The decay is how long it will stay on there. The sustain is where it'll stay up there, and then the release is when you let go, how long it'll take to get back to zero. And then, so you take that, let's see, I'm routing it through here, and then I'm putting it through, looks like I'm putting it through a filter right here. So I'm able to take that sine wave and filter different frequencies out of it to get the sound that I want. And then I run it over, I think this one I'm actually running through this reverb right here. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm running it through the reverb, and then finally I route it back to the mixer right here. So that's just one thing that I'm controlling. Now imagine, you know, I have like 5 or 6 elements going on right now, and I could get more. Let's have a little fun with the drums, actually. Let's build up some drums, because right now we just got the kick. Here, let's get it crunchy. Oh yeah, it's sexy. So now I'm running it through a plasma pedal fuzz right here. You see that little electricity? You might be able to see it when it gets a little darker in here. I have the light, you know, cycling through the colors. Yeah, we got an oscilloscope right here. We got another oscilloscope down here, and then we got little Platy Jr. If you see the dancing symbiote that we got right there, it's reacting to the sound. Shout out to Dust in Your Eyes. Which book did you get? Did you get FREAKBaIT the book, Today's Mission, Voidman the book? I actually have the only hardcover copy of Voidman the book right here. $818 pages in total. Oh, nice. Today's Mission. Yeah, that's a good book right there. That has like 366 missions, I believe, and then all the alternatives. You got like 500 plus missions in that book. So did you get the inverse edition, the white edition, or the black edition? I'm imagining recently, if you picked it up, you got the white edition. A complimentary duck transforming butt plug. You know, I am currently having a $1 sticker sale, and if you want a butt plug, I got the stickers. We are returning to the freaky dimension. Getting real freaky. Real freaky. Oh, you have the black edition. That's way better. Yeah, the black edition's the OG one. So that means you have like the original first edition. The second edition is the invert edition. It looks like this. So it's just the exact same book, but the colors are flipped. Yeah. I was planning to do. So I have a gaming stream on Thursdays. I want to start just streaming a lot more and doing a lot more varied streams. So I'll have gaming stream, maybe like a 3D modeling stream or like an animating stream, maybe like an art stream, like drawing or painting or something like that. I don't know. I want to do a bunch of different stuff and see what people dig and what comes of it. You know. But the modular Monday, I think I'm gonna always keep that. I really like doing the modular, just making music and jamming and just talking with people. Really, like I enjoy. And maybe we can make some good music.
someone fully dread can rap on.
stopping in Doom Sparse. I'll be here until 10 p.m. About an hour and a half more. Just fucking around the vocoder. Check it out, I got some interesting printed tape in today. The stickers I got in today. Try to counteract the shadow that's on the sticker.
Check, 1, 2, check. Today's mission: get a burger or a hot dog and put a condiment of your choice on top of the whole thing. Like just putting ketchup on top of the burger bun. Freaky.
Check, 1, 2. How about this? For all three of you watching right now.
Crack, heroin, LSD, brought to you by the CIA. My retirement's a 30-6, yours are 401k. Caught in a human glue trap, trying to escape and steal first base. Trying to suppress this earthquake, my scenario's a worst case, but big together than this big.
I fucked it up. Let's try one more time.
Duct tape together, must hate the weather. This vapor pressure's reverse phase. My cancer skills ruin mass. No mass appeal to my hurt brain. I need first aid, I'm in third place. My workspace is an inverted plane. I lost track of time somewhere between my birth date and last first day. Bob it, violent vitriol. These motherfuckers regurgitate. I'll die tonight. Chuck cyanide. I'll go fly a kite in a hurricane. Smell burnt clay. Brimstone. Where's the smoke that deserves flame? Where's the warning momentum? More this dead canary in a bird cage. Inhale deep and keep gigging. Pay no attention to the blood shakes. Just live away to the bird pain. Changing the wall of cursed cave. Surfs up type of vice versa. I might swerve some in a turn lane. My mind's gone, the line drawn. I'll find God upon her face. Communicate a reverse statement. Backwards Latin and wordplay. Personality. I messed it up.
Oh, for all two of you, I think that pushed away the third. You know, I don't feel so bad about only having 2 people watching me on Twitch, but it feels bad when I only have 2 people watching me on YouTube, where I have 1 million followers. People come in and they're like, why are there only 2 people in here? Because those are the real ones. All right. It's a nice little first jam. Let's see. I could speed it up or slow it down. I did a couple different ambient kind of interludes during that one. That was pretty slow. Maybe I can pick up the pace. Give it a little bit of a dancey. too. How about this?
Like 1950s milkshake, we drop bars on Mars. Dressed in a bear suit, attack on the squad cars. I'm all mall cops like Walmart and Walmart. Not only eat the top part of my Pop Tart. A butt fucking and blood sucking and cum doesn't muzzle in the butt. I messed that one up.
It's pretty fast. How about?
Like 1950s milkshake, we pop bars on Mars. Dressed in a bear suit, attack on the
No. Freak MC. Soup sandwich. What time is it where you're at right now? It is 8:53 where I'm at. Almost 9 o'clock. Not bad, pretty late. Maybe I should chill it out and make it more of a sleepy time stream. Get you nice and relaxed.
to sleep. FREAKBAiT sleepy time. Sleep. Sleepy time. FREAKBAiT sleepy time. Drift off to sleep. Stop being awake. Fall asleep. Fall asleep. Fall asleep. Now that you're asleep, I want you to reach deep into your subconscious. We're going to be changing some things.
You redeemed hydrate. That means I gotta drink some water. Let me get my water. Shout out to Soup Sandwich for the water. Hit the spot. Thank you for the hydration.
question. Welcome to the stream. Today's mission, instead of going to the gym and eating fast food, working out, going fast food place, work out, eat it, get nice and sweaty.
So now when I press these two buttons, I can trigger it. So I open it right here and I bring the this knob, the scatter type knob, all the way to the notch that I want. Then I can turn it on basically with this. So I have it through a bit crusher right now. You know what else I can do? I'm going to be able to control the filter with this this knob right here. I'll show you how I do it. See, I can control the filter right here now. Little Platy has to be refreshed. The feed, because it's still going. It looks like the feed froze. There he is. He's back to moving.
How you doing, RCX Vortex? Welcome to the modular stream. Just making some noises as you drift to sleep. Oh yeah, I've used this, actually let me get my other mic.
I've used this whole setup for a bunch of the music that I've released, and for the bunch of the music in the background of videos and stuff too. In the Ooze ad for Meow Wolf, I use this. Let's see what other. I think in one of the Butt Crack Mirror maybe, or maybe one of the FREAKBAiT news. I also use this, but I have used this for all sorts of different stuff. This one's getting freaky and weird though. Let's keep on experimenting with this, see what kind of weird sounds we can get out of it. experimenting with different times to do these streams to see what, works with everybody. This one's a late night stream, 8 to 10 Pacific Standard Time, so it's like 1 a.m. on the East Coast. So I understand if people can't tune in, But this one's a late night stream. The other ones I'll do at like 5 or 6, maybe even earlier. I have a couple ones that are scheduled for like 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so it'll be like, 5 p.m. East Coast. Alive. Nice. This is a morning stream for you. Sandwich redeemed hydrate means I gotta drink more water. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. might be wondering where that is coming from. Let's see if I can move the camera so you can see me playing the chord down here. I have a chord. There we go. Nice, you got the book in? Here, yeah. Here it is right here. Oh no, I just dropped something. I don't know what it was. Oh yeah, so I'm actually running the drums through a guitar pedal right here. Like, check this out. See that right there? So I'm running it through a Game Changer audio plasma pedal. It's like a distortion, and what it does is it converts the audio signal to electricity. I mean, it's already electricity, but it puts it through a tube and gives that really crunchy distortion, as you can see. And then you can see it too. If you look down here, watch. Oh, the hardcover, there's only one hardcover that exists. So it's only in paperback. This costs way too much to print. So I'm the only one that has a Voidman hardcover. Although all the rest of the retail ones are all paperback. I don't think I'm ever going to release it as a hardcover because it's so expensive to get done. I mean, because it's a large format and it's 800 plus pages. So it's kind of not a typical book. Yeah, the deluxe version has like all the extras. It has the plot poster, the plot map. It has stickers. It has what else does it have? It has a bunch of extra stuff. But the deluxe isn't a hardcover. No, the deluxe and the standard edition are both paperback. The only hardcover that exists is the one that I have, and it was expensive to print. If I was going to sell the book, it'd have to be like $60 by itself without any extras, and I'd barely be scraping by with any profit because it's a quality print. I don't want to get like a cheap hardcover, some shitty version. Especially if you have to spend like $40-50 to get a shitty one. I'd rather just spend $60 and get the premium. But yeah, it's expensive. I think the next FREAKBAit's Fuck Your Own Fate will be paperback and hardcover, and I'm gonna try to also get it as an ebook for like Kindles and stuff like that, e-readers. It's gonna be like another interactive fiction. I'm I think 46 pages into it now. I've been really going at it hard. But yeah, talking about guitar pedals. So I'm just running that through a guitar pedal, the drums, but I have a ton of guitar pedals. I just don't really have the room to run them through stuff. I barely can fit that one on there. But I could do a whole bunch of, I could run all sorts of stuff. I'd love to maybe do a delay and just see if I can fit it up here. It's hard to fit everything, wedge everything on this tiny little platform that I have. Be able to route them through this. And so what you do is you route a guitar pedal into here, and then you could do whatever loops you want, and then you could route it into this, and this is actually so I can use it as my modular system too. But I wouldn't be able to fit this anywhere. I'd have to put it like on the ground, and then no one would see all the pedals that I'm working. To set this up. It's called a Resolute. It's kind of like a synth and a guitar mixed into one thing. I have several flangers, I have several phasers, I have delays, I have distortion, I have fuzz, I have all sorts of stuff. I wonder if I could, let's see, because I can't really move the camera over here. Let me see if I could take a picture and then show it. A shelf full of pedals. Got all sorts of different crazy pedals. I got a blooper. That was one that I was thinking about incorporating into this too, because it's a nice, you can do a lot of crazy stuff with this thing. A really nice delay pedal. It's a stereo delay. Oh, this is a fun one I typically use on synths too. It's the data corrupter, and I put my own little foot pedal on there. But this thing is a PLL. Look that up. It's really, really cool. Look up the data corruptor. This thing is brutal. I got a freeze pedal. This one's fun. And then I got another one, and I put it inside my guitar. I have a guitar, I have an internal freeze, so I can press the button and make it react. I got two of these, and then I took one apart and turned it into an internal guitar pedal. a feedback simulator, basically. So you don't need to get a bunch of distortion. You can just get some nice feedback. This also has the little foot pedal that I put on there. Here's another one of my all-time favorite pedals. The Swollen Pickle. I've had this for years and years. It's basically a like a big muff, but on crack. It's a very versatile big muff, and I actually use it on my bass because I really like the bass tones, and it makes it just so chunky. It's like makes it kind of like sound like you're moving a giant stone. But it's one of my favorite pedals. Here's a really nice envelope filter by Fender. But what I really like about this is that it has a drive in here that just sounds incredible. You don't even need to use the envelope filter. You can just use this as a drive pedal. It almost sounds like a soul food or a, what is that called? I can't think of the centaur, the Klon. It almost sounds like a Klon a little bit. Oh, here's another beautiful fuzz pedal. It's a little fuzzy itself, it has dust on it. But the Carcosa, this thing is meaty, this is a beast. If you want to get that like destroy your signal kind of sound, I definitely recommend checking out the Carcosa. Here's another interesting one. This is a vocoder, but you can run your guitar through it. So you can basically play a vocoder with your guitar rather than a synth. You can do synths too. But, and I got this super cheap because this big knob right here broke off. But you could switch through it just with this. It's just a little bit less convenient. But I got this for like half price because the knob broke off. Here's a weird one. This is the FREAKBAiT pedal. Now it comes with a peripheral device that you put on your guitar. It's got these two little buttons right here. I saw you're talking about kill switch. This is pretty much a kill switch pedal, but you can get really, really fast on it. You can make it do all sorts of crazy stuff. Here's another real interesting pedal. Oh, hold on, it's come loose a bit. But this is a reverse delay. You can get some weird sounds with it because with this clock right here, this little knob, you can make it just go insane and get some crazy, crazy sounds. And the range they put this, they overclocked it, so you can actually make it go way longer than it should. And it gets that really lo-fi kind of delay that really destroys the sound. This one sounds great. And then its twin brother, I guess you could call it, the chorus. And this has a really interesting chorus sound too, because you're able to control the clock of the chorus right here, so you can really get freaky with it. And I actually use both of these, not on guitar, but on synthesizers. But I can't go through all my pedals today. Maybe I'll do like a pedal day, you know, and I could run guitars through it. I could have a whole setup. We could run my guitar through it or something. I don't know. That'll be fun. But it looks like we did hit the end of the stream. I have streamed the 2 hours that I was designated on my schedule. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. This is Modular Monday, so every Monday I'll be fucking around with my modular system. On Tuesdays, I think I have something set up, and then on Thursdays and Fridays, let me check. I believe tomorrow I do have something scheduled. Let me find out. Schedule. It looks like tomorrow. From 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. we're going to be reading Voidman the book. And maybe even Killjoy, who knows. But I want to stay consistent. I'll be playing games on Thursday and Friday. We'll be doing gaming streams. I think it would be fun to do some like coloring streams, like some art streams and stuff like that. And then maybe a community missions stream where we get people to submit their community missions, because on YouTube it was really hard to deal with, but on Twitch there's so many different widgets and stuff like that that I can incorporate that'll make it a lot easier to streamline that whole process. But that'll be in the future. I really do want to go hard into streaming. I think this will be like the next big avenue that I'm gonna entertain. We'll see how well it goes. Song requests, that'd be fun. It would be fun to do. I did like an acoustic guitar stream, but it's just hard to get everything mic'd up because I don't have an acoustic electric guitar. I have to just get a mic and hope that it picks it up well. But here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna ride this out. We're gonna ride this song out into some ambient goodness, and then we're gonna call it a good night. Here we go, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. It was a nice time. Next time we'll get nice and freaky. And always remember, FREAKBAiT loves you.